Okay, I think we are live now, Lucas.
Oh yeah,
So
are we?
yeah, it's
Cool.
it's amazing because I really think this might be it. Do you know? Is this a record?
Wait, I think I know you're talking about the trade Navin took.
Yes, yes, because yesterday, last time I checked, he was at about 80 grand. So
No, no,
no.
I just checked. I was just checking the community. If you look at the community right now, I think it's around 100 grand right now. I think he said it was a six figure trade, and it's still running.
Oh, so that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah,
So I think I have a few pictures. So because everyone around there, we want to see a few pictures. So welcome, welcome. This is very we just said okay, let's get live with this one.
yeah.
It's a big moment, and I think this could be the record for any retail good broker
Mm.
trade. So let's see. Oh, I think Mariana is joining as well.
Yeah, do you have the chart that you can pull up
Oh yeah.
just to show?
Hey,
Because I
how do
Yep.
you
Hello.
without me? This is like history being made in the market, and you cannot even wait for me. I was in the class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we really doesn't we didn't start yet. So it's we are just
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay,
it's
okay, good.
still so
Yep.
let me share
But
my
I've been looking around YouTube. I don't think any retail trader has traded that big before or has that big of a profit running in one single trade.
No, you're right. I've searched also. I didn't find. No.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah,
let
that's
me
that's huge. Yes.
okay, here we go. That's the trade. That I think that this is I think we are live now, Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I hear.
it's amazing because I see I really think is it better?
Yeah, yeah, I
This
hear
was on my side.
you. I
YouTube
think he
just started.
got in right there. I think how many days have he been holding this? Nine days, is it?
I'll let it count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, but
that's
look, 7 days to make that much money, it's like you don't need to trade for the whole year.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, imagine what would you do with, that much money with one single trade. I might just, you know, call it a year and just
Yes,
take the whole year off.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, why not?
So here's the picture I have where I say, okay, um, that's the number I'm aware of. But now you're saying it's more.
This one 75. Is that the one that you're
Yeah, the
looking at?
75 925. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, but no, I think when I last checked, I think it's over 100 grand right now.
really nice, really nice.
I think so too. Yeah.
So yeah,
But
with that amount of money, that okay, then there's very easily a car, I would say. I mean, it's just a week and there's a car available.
Actually, yeah, depending on where you live, actually, you can maybe buy a house. If you live in Brazil, you can buy a house with that money.
Oh yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Navin's also joining. So
oh yeah, he's here.
yeah, he's here.
Well,
I messaged him. He just said that he might be a little bit late. So
ah, okay. There you go. I couldn't log in. How are you guys? Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. How's it going?
good, good.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good, 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 good. So let me just get the chat up here.
So what you guys been talking about so far? What's going on? How's everyone doing? And I was messaging also some of our VIPs. They had basically got on my case saying, if you're gonna go live again, Navin, you let me know. So because it was a last minute webinar, I was just messaging everybody and realized I can't log in. But yeah, give me a second here. Let me see. I want to see the chat as well. Okay, I see the chat now. Okay, all right. I hope to see some familiar faces and names. Good. All right, so yeah.
Are you still in the trade?
I am still in the trade, actually. Yeah. Let me
How much?
confirm. Sorry?
Oh, the last I checked, it was over 100 grand right now, right?
Yeah, yesterday morning was over 100 grand. I am now running at 110. 110. Shall I plug it in? You guys, do you want to see it?
Yes,
Let
please.
me plug it in. Yeah, did you guys do the research? Did you guys find out that is this the trade? Is this the highest that's ever been done from the retail side of things? Sorry.
Well, I think besides George Soros, I think you're right. You're just right up there.
It's like, all right, well, just a few more zeros to go, and then I'm at Soros level, right? Like, it's like give me a second. I want to see how I can load this up. All right, so yeah, running at 110. I believe, how many of you guys in this room are from the elite community? Because I know some of you guys had actually taken some of these trades with me. Tony, I'm not really sure if I can share my screen. Maybe I think I can. I'm just going to load up my cell phone. Okay. All right. I think maybe Tony, it might be better if you can start with the community, because I think, more than what I did, I'm very interested also with our fellow traders, right? They got in as well.
Yeah.
Did you guys took the trade, Marina, Tony?
I took the trade, but I didn't go all the way like Navin did. I took like a very small piece of it. And I was so happy about it. And now when I see how much Navin did, I'm like, shit. Should I hold on a little bit longer? Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible. Yes.
It's visible. Okay. Yeah, so it's running at 110. And stops are still at break even. I'm expecting this actually to go up to $150,000 to $200,000 on the conservative side.
wait, where do we see the profit again?
It's on the bottom here. Let me.
It's at
Come on, Lucas.
okay.
How
All right,
many
now-
trades have you seen of mine, Lucas?
Now
give me
I
a
see
second.
it.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just Interactive Brokers. It's here. So the green one is the total running. What the red one represents is since the close of yesterday to today, what has been the difference? That's what the red one represents. So that's just today.
Mhm.
Okay, so the number was higher, and then now it's at this number. So I did hear you guys talking. What would you guys do with the money? I'm curious.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I'm actually curious to also hear, what about everyone in the audience? What would you guys do with the money? If you guys were hitting these type of numbers, what would you do? Because at the end of the day, the question always comes down to is everybody talks about making the big bucks, right? No one talks about, well, what happens once you make the big bucks? Well, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? What you going to buy? So let's start with you guys here on the panel. What would you do? What would you buy? Where would you go?
I would buy a house in Brazil. Definitely,
in-
because I'm from Brazil, and yes, with this money, you can buy a house in Brazil. Yes.
Oh, well, then we should all move to Brazil because that's a good price. It's
Yes.
That's really good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. What about the rest of you guys?
Yeah. So I have a family. So a car for the dad, and the family goes to vacation. So we'll probably
Nice, nice. What's the dad drive now?
So currently it's just a big combi car.
Okay,
And then it would be a little bit more sporty.
like what? What type of car are you thinking?
I like the Audi.
Audi?
Audi,
2 doors for him?
please.
2 doors for him?
$2?
Two
No,
door.
two door. No, sports car.
2 door. No, 4 door. 4 door. Yeah,
4 doors?
yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say no convertible for dad. Huh? Okay, okay. Okay, Lucas, what about you?
Probably nothing. I'm probably gonna take the cash, retire from Urban Forex, and then just sit back and Netflix for the entire year.
That sounds
Well,
exciting.
well, let's make sure he never makes that that amount of trades, because if he retires, like, let's make sure he doesn't do those trades.
Lucas, me and Ryan, we're not gonna allow you to do this. I'm sorry.
No,
So
I see a lot of the guys in the chat talking about this too. One guy is talking about 50% charity over and over again. So I think like he wants to do 500% in charity. So some other guys are saying take a vacation. Sorry, I'm trying to read all the comments here. Take a vacation. Some people are saying feed the needy, share 20% with charity and a house and a car. Invest in real estate in Brazil next to Mariana. Okay, you got a fan there, Mariana.
Let's go.
There you go. Mikey is saying he would invest in stocks and spend some money on a car. Hey, you guys love cars, huh? Like it really is a thing. I used to always think, when people used to talk about Forex money and Ferraris, for some reason, for some godforsaken reason, it's like with the moment I have money, there's a red thing in my garage. It's like there's this fascination and a linking for traders and having a Ferrari for some reason. But okay, good. At least it's, that's a goal, that's a dream that should do it. That should do it.
yeah,
For
it
those of you
is.
guys who keep saying car, please let me know what car that is. Sorry,
Yeah,
Tony, what were
it
you
is
saying?
this feeling of you are driving your family and everything is quiet, but it's this feeling that they are asleep, for example, and you have this pleasure of driving.
Now you sound like you're trying to sell me your car.
Oh, okay.
It's like, no,
Yeah,
I don't
well, you
want an
don't have
Audi. I
to.
don't want an Audi. It's like, you work with Urban Forex or for Audi, man? Like, what are you selling me?
I just want to prevent that Lucas is leaving.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is a very, very large trade, guys. It has a lot to do with inflation numbers. One of the things, obviously, for all of you guys who are from the elite community, those VIP members, obviously, we're going to be doing a call on Saturday to go a little bit more into details, the hows, the whys, and the ups and downs of it. But for you guys here, I've trained you guys personally. You guys understand the whole concepts of, the idea of inflation, the idea of the government looking to cut down on taxes, the Fed's trying to cut down on taxes, and that has a whole play that moves the Japanese yen aggressively. And this is why the stance. Obviously, the first 2 days were not easy for this trade. I was like panicking. I was like, did I catch it at the wrong time? All research points to a buy, but why is it taking so long? But once it got going, then it's like, okay. And throughout this period, I want to congratulate all of you guys who are, I see many of you familiar faces from the elite community in the chat room. So congratulations to you guys, because I saw a lot of you guys get in and out of these CAD yen trades, in and out of this CAD yen trade. So very, very good there. Okay, so Keith Smith is asking, do you like Audi, Navin? I'm not an Audi guy. I personally drive an S-Class Mercedes. So it's German car. So we're in the same league. But not a sports car guy. I'm more of a luxury car guy. And I hope that's okay. Don't hate me. I don't have a Ferrari, please. But I do appreciate a decent car. There's nothing wrong with having fast cars or nice things even. I'm not against that. But as long as you have your morals and ideals, then why is it that morals and ideals cannot also enjoy the good things in life? You can. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. But there is this misconception of if you have money, then you must sacrifice. No, no, that's not the case. And I hope that's not what you take from me in urban Forex, that just because you're earning, it means now you slave and you give everything away and you're the one on the streets and saying, but I've done a good deed. I hope that's not what you take away from me at all, at all, at all. So, so the money should enable you to do good out there. You've been given a brain to make the money, and you know, please use it to the best of your abilities and not waste it. So be the best you can be, right? As we always say.
But you know, having that said, not just you, right, Navin? I've seen some of your one-on-one student, you know, just within 3 or 4 months of training with you personally, they've been able to pull out quite big numbers, again, on the same trade, CAD yen trade. So
yeah, I actually had one-on-one student who actually got to see this live. You know, this has never happened before, where a trade from the monthly chart, no one's really seen that. I'm going to say this over and over again. I've tried to pull off Aussie Swiss franc sell on the monthly when I was in Malaysia, the largest trade of my life, and I couldn't pull it off. And I took a massive hit on that for $75,000. That's gonna be a scar on my heart for the rest of my life. And you guys will keep hearing it over and over again. It's like, this is probably like ramble number 450, you know. But this CAD yen, I didn't trade as big on the Swiss franc. I went on this 61 standards on this one to make on this, and yeah, this one's doing quite well.
61 standard lots. I guess you can't do that on any ordinary broker, right?
No, you can't. Well, you can't. You shouldn't. You do these type of lot sales on a normal broker, the MT4 brokers, the MT5 brokers. I'm sorry, I personally have a little dark spot for MetaTrader brokers. Let's put it this way, if I put it in a nutshell, if the broker is listed on the stock exchange, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, fair.
But if I see someone doing numbers like these type of numbers on a broker that's a MetaTrader broker, 9 out of 10 times I can almost say it's a scam or fake. 9 out of 10 times. All you have to do is do a backtrack research on the affiliation of the person showing it to the broker itself, and you'll find the link. There is always a link. But, you know, people don't want to do all that work. It's too much work, you know. It's rather just go with the flow kind of thing, right? But yeah.
I actually couldn't sleep if I had a bad broker. But even if you are now at 100, or 111, I saw in there for a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So are you actually able to sleep and leave the position open?
Yeah. I mean, do you see dark circles or anything like that? I got work to do as well. I'm working on the veterinarian industry here in the UAE. I'm trying to develop the pet industry here, right? The small pets. The UAE, Dubai in general, is known to be #1 in everything, right? If you can think of a category, they dominate. The pet industry is getting there, and I want to help push that to become a 7-star quality, where the pet industry in the UAE is the best in the world. So that's been my new challenge of saying, I see an area in this market, just the way I look at CAD yen or look at any of these markets. I see an opportunity where something major needs to be done, because as much as we all love to complain and do things and crib and have the ability to say, look at me, look at my gender, look at my equality, an animal doesn't. So that requires assistance from a human being. But humans to humans, that's subjective. But for an animal, it's like, okay, Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
So that's my approach here in the UAE. So yeah, having that said, so I've been waking up early doing that part of the work, and yeah, no problem at all. Like no problem at all. I've done numbers like, not this number, 100,000 in a single trade, but you've seen me do numbers of 30,000 plus. And it's on Instagram, YouTube, all over the place. During COVID, it was like almost every day. So it was more than 100, but just not in one trade, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen kids do 10 grand, 15 grand quite regularly. It's not a thing, but I was just curious that, when we crossed six figures, that's why I sent a message this morning. I'm like, can you guys please do some research to find out, did we break any records? What do you guys think? All of you guys in the chat room, is this a record being broken? Have you guys seen a number bigger than this? Because I don't know. I don't know. We try to do some research on it, and these guys are telling me that they've looked everywhere, and we can't seem to find a retail trader who has done a number this big in forever, not just 2024, forever.
Yeah.
Forever. So,
what it's like what you always say, right? If you know what you're doing, just do it the same way, but just bigger, much bigger.
Yeah.
Yes. And be patient, because you won't have it every day.
Yeah, correct. I think what you just said is hits the nail on the head kind of thing. Be patient. You won't have it every day. This is the hardest part for a lot of people, because it's like, well, when I'm trading, I just want to do 10 pips a day. I just want to do $100 a day. That word a day requires you for the market to be a certain way all the time. That's not possible. That's not possible. And as simple as it sounds, well, the market moves 100 pips a day, well, 10 should be easy. Theoretically, that sounds correct. Theoretically, it sounds correct, but it's not a thing. It's not a thing. So I think it's running at, sorry.
109.
109, I think is the last number I saw.
Yep.
109. I'm still expecting this to go up quite a bit. Sorry. I'm still expecting this to go up quite a bit. Like I said, $150,000 to $200,000 on the lower end, $250,000 for moderate, and above $350,000 for the target I'm actually looking to do. But I don't think I'll take it that far.
So we are already maybe on the record area. And now,
yeah, you know what I should do? I should stop it, like, or scale out and be like, okay, the record is set, and then just wait till I close the second position. Be like, okay, new record. Do what Usain Bolt does, right? Usain Bolt, he just keeps doing that over and over again. Yeah.
Impressive, man. So how many people are there? There's a lot of people watching live right now. I'm sure everyone is thinking, what's the secret sauce that you have that everyone else doesn't?
The secret sauce. You mean like a Tabasco?
Would that work?
No. It's like, but it does taste good. But I think that, let me not answer it. Let me spin it back to you guys. What's the secret sauce?
So I think you need to have a little bit of interest in this. So you actually have some fire to research and curiosity to learn it. Then you need someone you can learn from it, and that fits you. And then you have to study it. You have to learn it, but there's not that big secret behind it. I mean, we see this in the community as well. Over and over again, it just works.
Wait, Do you agree with him, Mariana? Because he's saying there's no secret sauce. You know how many hearts are being broken on the internet right now? You know how many people look for the secret sauce day in and day out? The reason why I'm saying this is because I used to look for it too. Where is the damn holy grail? Who has the right answer? But you guys have seen this over and over again with your own trading now as you guys are developing. What's the sauce? What's the real secret sauce?
Yeah, I would say the real secret is, like I said before, you have to be very patient. Be there in the market every day looking for the right setup. And if you don't have it, to have the guts to say, this is not my setup, I will wait until tomorrow. And then to do this every single day and wait until your moment comes.
But what about the people who say, I don't know what my setup is?
Then you have to
Right?
go to
That's a possibility, right?
yes.
Right? So some people can say, if I only know what to do, then I can look for it, but I don't know what to do.
Mhm.
So how do you guys figure out what to do? What's the pattern? Is there a pattern that you guys have memorized?
There's
What does it, when you guys say, what's my setup? Is there a design you guys have memorized?
No, you have to understand the market dynamics. You have to understand what it's in front of you. What are buyers and sellers doing at that moment?
Okay, so this is going to confuse a lot of people. So does that mean you have to go to economic school and study the theory of money and economics for this?
I never did it.
Okay. I haven't either.
I didn't as well. So
So what's the answer? Is it psychology? Did you guys go to a psychologist and saying, what is wrong with me? Fix me, doctor.
No, it's
no,
knowledge.
yeah,
It's not
It's
psychology,
knowledge.
it's knowledge. Yes.
It's knowledge. How long does it take?
I
I
think it
think it,
depends on each person. It depends on how long time you have to study and how persistent you are.
Is it hard?
It takes time. I wouldn't say it's hard. I would say it takes time and you have to be persistent.
yeah, because sometimes so Navin had a hard time with me. Because-
Yes.
We don't need to get into that, but
But sometimes it is really like, okay, I don't understand. No, not this way. Okay, not this way. And he explained it in different variations. And then one clicked, and I was like, oh, you did explain this to me before as well, didn't you? It was just, I had to stick to it and say, okay, what is it? Was it, oh, this? I just had to figure it out for what works for me.
yeah, yeah. What I want to know, is I honestly don't care for the record. Whatever the record is, I'll beat that too. That's not a problem for me. What I want to know is, will all of you guys strive to beat the record? Or will you say, I cannot do that? I want to know, is it in you that even if you're shaky in your trading, can you all, including the ones who are in the chat room, step up and saying, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to kick his ass? That brown guy on my screen, I'm going to make sure I beat his numbers by 10, let's say. That's when it's fun. That's when it's fun. Otherwise, it's just another number. It's just another person that you saw on YouTube, right? Like, what's the point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you see also someone else doing, you
Sorry?
realize when you see someone else doing and you realize, yeah, this can be done. If he can do, I can do it also.
Good. Yeah, that's the hope that I hope to inspire from a call like this. I don't necessarily like to do these calls where I flash numbers. How many times have you guys seen me flash numbers on a webinar? I don't like that. But this is a special occasion, and I want to use this sort of to motivate you guys, to all of you guys, to say there is a horizon out there that can be done, and it's not difficult. It takes a little bit, but it's not hard at all. I would probably say I'm not the smartest guy in this room. I'm not the smartest guy in this room. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. You guys should be able to do it with one eye closed.
That's the secret sauce.
Yeah.
Knowing that if someone else is able to do it, we ourselves can do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think it's also because nowadays you're not sure about these people that they post this kind of trades, if they really took them, if they really got the win that they share. And
Yeah.
we saw Navin doing it. We saw since the moment that he was watching this trade where he entered the trade, and we saw everything with our own eyes. It's like it's just in front of you. There is no way you cannot believe it.
Well, I hope by now you believe it. Like imagine even when like, I don't believe it. Yeah. So what makes me happy is to see the community also doing trades like this. Not full trade, I don't see many of you guys taking the trade all the way for 170 plus pips on this, but I've seen many of you guys scalping and taking cheese trades out of this. You know, the stuff you've learned in MPA 2.0, the stuff you've learned in the elite community, and you're saying, I'm in, I'm out, I made some money. I'm in, I'm out, I made some money. Who's that? Who did it with the class? Ryan did it with the class as
Ryan.
well, right?
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Was it today or yesterday?
I think it was
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He did it with the class, right?
Yeah.
So that's, that makes me proud. That's great. Like, it's not just the teacher, but also the students simultaneously live. That it doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that. So
Yeah.
that's a really proud moment for all of us. And this record I share with all of us at Urban Forex, that it's not just my win, it's all of you guys win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm very proud
and-
to be here also in this moment.
Yeah, it's history in the making. It's
Yes.
history in the making. Well, wait. If this is the largest record, which I'm sure we all checked, but please double check. All of you guys watching, double, triple check as well. I think from our research that this is the largest trade. If it's not, well, if I'm going to exit close to 150, 200, $300,000, then it's going to be the biggest trade. But I'm assuming 100 or 80 even is already one of the biggest ones. Okay, one guy, Ralph, is saying, I've been watching for the last 8 years. Oh, wow. Thank you for being with us that long. Excellent. Thank you so much. Great. So any questions? I'm going to leave it to the community as well. What we're going to do, the plan is we're going to keep this thing going for the next, let's say a week and a half, basically until I close the trade. We're going to do these live sessions where you can jump in. We can see what's the status. We can see where it's headed. Feel free to ask me questions if I'm going to scale in, scale out, if I'm going to exit, what's on my mind. I'm happy to answer all those questions, but we'll do it until we do the exit. So that way, all of you guys who are in the chat room as well, you guys can join in on the fun and be part of history. If it's history, I want to repeat that over and over again. Okay, I really want to know. I genuinely want to know.
Would be interesting to see it in the comments.
Yeah,
Sorry?
but I'm pretty sure, just based on Forex trading on YouTube, you are the biggest one.
Yeah. I think so too. I've done a preliminary research. I think Mariana, I gave you the homework this morning to do a thorough research.
Ryan did it as well. Yeah, we were all searching here on YouTube. Yeah.
No, good. Well, then we made history, guys. Congratulations. Yeah. And thank you all of you guys who are subscribers at Urban Forex to be part of this. And we wanted to share it with all of you guys as well. Thank you for being part of this. I think we're going to make sure we grow together as a team, and we make sure that we also grow the students. It's very important that they also have growth in this. Lucas, it was your idea to say, I think we need to show this number. Even though if it makes you uncomfortable, Navin, show it. It's going to help a lot of the folks have an idea of what can be done.
And it's a good inspiration, right? It's inspiring,
Definitely.
that kind of number.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So $100,000 with a risk of $95,000. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I think this trade is approximately 10R trade. 10R trade. So my risk, if I'm not mistaken, was 15 grand or 20 grand on this thing. Yeah. Good. Any questions? We'll resume this probably tomorrow, day after tomorrow. We'll keep updating every now and then. Saturday, all of you guys from the elite community, Saturday, I want to see you guys there live. I know it's a weekend. I know it might be early for some of you guys. Be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to make time. So I hope you will be there as well. And if there's anything you guys would like me to cover, please let me know. Any questions you guys have, feel free to ask me in these webinars as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All good
Cool.
on my side, yeah.
Sorry?
All good on my side.
All good on your side. Lucas, Tony, anything?
No further questions.
Planning to add right now?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
No, I don't think I'll add anymore. It's too high to add now.
Do you want to scale out?
No,
No.
it's too early to get out. I'm going to say the famous words I always say. It's just getting started.
Where is Lucille? Where is Lucille?
Yeah. Like if Lucille hears this in the house, she's going to get mad at me. She's like, I don't want to hear that. It's like, exit the damn trade. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah. So not gonna add, not gonna exit. We're in limbo right now. But we will update as we go. This will be one of the rare occasions where I do share something like this. And then we'll discuss it together. I want your opinions, all of you guys watching. Should I exit? Should I hold on? Should I add size? Should I remove size? What should I do with the money? Should I go outside in Dubai and feed everybody on the streets? Should I buy 30 Ferraris? Well, you can't buy 30 Ferraris with this. Make a down payment on 30 Ferraris? It's like, I don't know. What do you think I should do? Where do you think I should spend my money? Because people love doing that, right? If I did that, I would. That's fine. I'd like to hear that too.
I think we should all party in Dubai.
Huh?
We should all party in Dubai.
You should bring your dog here. I think we need to, as I'm working into the industry now, in the animal industry, then I think give me some time. Let me make Dubai the best place for pets and animals as well.
Yes, okay.
And it'd be great. It'd be great. Okay, people. I think this should be good. We will update as we go along. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being part of this. This is not possible without all of your support. Hearing someone saying you've been with us for more than 8 years, excellent. I think that's the largest number I've seen. It makes me really happy to know that we have diehard fans at Urban Forex. We'll continue to raise the bar. We'll continue to inspire, and we'll do whatever we can to get you across the finish line. As we say in Do or Die, our Do or Die programs, we will kick you and drag you across the finish line if we have to. But we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Okay? Because if we can't do it, what's the answer?
No one.
No one can.
No one can do it. Because no one knows how. All right, gentlemen. Okay, cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Until next time. Speak soon.
Next time.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming.